Hello and I want to welcome you back to 11.1. This is going to be the second video covering percent markup, an example of that, and some additional word problems you might see in this chapter. So let's get started. Okay, so if we're looking at percent markup or markdown on cost, so what's this equation be? It's going to be the selling price minus dealer's cost divided by dealer's cost. And you're going to get that fraction, which is going to turn into a decimal, and you're going to multiply by 100 to get a percentage. So if we want to take this application next, what we just learned, we have an example. To help get rid of remaining 2013 calendars, a general store reduces the cost or the prices to $1.50 each. The general store was originally selling the calendars for $4.95 each. Determine the markdown on the calendars. Okay, so let's do, is this going to be a percentage markdown or markup? If you read, they're actually marking down, so it's going to be a percent markdown. And that's going to equal our fraction being multiplied by 100, with on top we're going to put was the selling price, which was $1.50 or 1.50, and then we're going to subtract it by the dealer's cost, or $4.95 or 4.95, divided by the dealer's cost, which was again 4.95 or $4.95. Whenever we subtract on top, we get a negative 3.45, carry down our denominator of 4.95 along with our multiplying by 100. Whenever we simplify our fraction there, we have a negative 0.9 or 697 multiplied by 100. Now finally, to turn this decimal into a percentage, we're going to multiply. We're going to get a negative 6.9. You're going to get a negative 69.7% markdown. Now looking at some other word problems you might see, these are some words or phrases you may see, and this is what you're going to translate into English. So number one, what is 15% tip on a restaurant bill of $59.96? So we have 15% of the bill, which is 59.96, is what number? Well, now that we can gather this sentence from the original problem, we can just translate now that 15% is 0.15. Of tells us to multiply. That's a multiplication, not a variable. Our amount of the bill, which is 59.96, is our equals sign, and what number is the variable. So now if we simplify this multiplication right here, we get 8.994 equals x. And what does that mean? That means that the amount of money is going to be $8.99. I'd probably just go ahead and leave $9 though, so I didn't have to leave that much change. Okay, looking at number 2, we have the U.S. Chess Federation having about 74 members, and about 24 are considered scholastic members. And the scholastic members are attending some level of school. What percentage of the members are scholastic members? So what percentage? There's our x of, tells us to multiply. It's supposed to be a multiplication symbol. The number, or the members, that's 74,000, are scholastic members. R is an equals. Scholastic members are 24,000. So now let's go ahead and take what we have, what we've gathered. So we have our variable multiplied by the 74,000 is equal to 24,000. So now we have a simple equation. We see that the variable and the total number are being multiplied together. So to break those apart, I'm going to divide by 74,000 on both sides. And when you do that, on the left side, those are going to cancel out. On the right side, you're going to have x equaling 24 divided by 74. When you do that, converting that fraction into a decimal, you get 0.3243. And now you're asked to find a percentage, so all you have to do is multiply by 100, and x is going to equal 32.43%. So that means a little under 33% of the chess members are scholastic members. And that concludes part 2.